Good morning, everybody. We woke up extra early this morning to be here in Roseville, and we're catching this hotshot intermodal. We're going to catch it up at Newcastle and off of the Bell Road exit off of Highway 80. As you're about to see, it's going to get a lot of speed trying to get over these Sierra Nevada mountains. And here's some music while you watch all these trains go by.
This is always the interesting part of the chase because you have to contend with vehicle traffic and stuff like that going through downtown Roseville, which at 6 a.m. not so bad, but anytime past 10 it gets a little questionable. And then of course you have to deal with traffic lights and things like that. And look over here to the fire station. Never know when they're going to come out, but it looks like they're getting ready. So, the other nice part of this chase, it takes us by Railroad Hobbies in downtown Roseville, which is a nice little hobby shop. Always nice to talk trains with the gang there. Okay. There we go. Here's one of the unique finds for the morning. It's always just small things are different in a rail yard, watching things come and go. So kind of neat to see an inspection car there. All right, the bane of my existence, trying to chase down a train when you're getting red lights. I'm just gonna have to wait this one out. People just don't understand the urgency. Okay.
So here we are up at Newcastle in our little spot right before the bridge going over 80, and right after that bridge is a tunnel. So here we are catching this hotshot intermodal. Definitely slowed down after going over this hill and coming up this steep grade right here. And here's a timestamp for if you don't want to watch the intermodal train go by for the next 2 times. And we're going to catch this Immortal a third time at the Bell Road exit off of Highway 80. And here it comes right now, coming on track 1.
All right, well, we were able to successfully chase this one down again. This time we took the Bell Road exit, and this is our last stop. This is the furthest we've chased a train up the hill going into the Sierras, so hopefully next time we'll go a little bit further. Our goal is to chase one of these guys from Roseville all the way up to Cape Horn, which was a historic spot along the Transcontinental Railroad. That weight. Incredible.
Alright, and our second train is coming up right behind this guy. Mixed freight out of Roseville on the second track. Monday, Labor Day, and we decided to go down to Sacramento where these two tracks crossed over another track. This train was headed down to Yuba City, and we got there and it came right away. We saw the headlights right when we pulled up, so we had to get set up pretty quickly. Didn't really get a good spot to catch it because we thought it was going straight, but instead it went through the Y. Alright, we're down in Sacramento today at this crossover. I think there's 3 main lines that cross over. We just got here and there's already a train.
Yeah!
Okay.
Just a quick look around. I mean, this is a Y. We're down in Sacramento. And I gotta say, this is a little bit nicer train spotting location than Stockton, with random dogs running around and homeless people all over the place. So a little quieter here. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it seems to be only trash. That's it.
This is bad news right here. So, and wooden ties, that looks like it's in rough shape.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this section is going to be due for replacement for ties. Yeah, look how many of them pull up along here.
Yeah, it's definitely got to get replaced soon.
It's like they tried to fix it too. Look, this one's got like, look at my shadow. You can see like they had some kind of weird glue they tried putting on.
Yeah.
To no avail.
And this high rail came by on the track down below, which meant there was no train traffic going by for a while. So we decided to get on out of there. But hopefully next weekend we will be back here, because this is a very good spot to catch some trains. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. It really helps me out. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these videos. And we'll see you next time out on the rails.